By the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly what $350 bought me down to the yard. And you'll know if it's a worthwhile thing to look into for a 10 to 15 handicap golfer. Personally, I've always been skeptical of it, so I'm not really holding my breath for the results, but we'll see what happens. I have the pink 440 LST driver head, and with the Tour stock shaft, it's been decent. You know, I could hit the ball pretty far, but I haven't loved my dispersion. And what I've read up on the Fujikura is that the marketing is that this is really going to clean up your dispersion and get rid of a lot of those shots that get sprayed out left and right. I don't anticipate a big change in distance. I'm sure it could happen, but that's not what we're here for, unless we are. We'll see what the results say. So piece number one is that the shaft is the transmission. So with your swing, you create the power, and this shaft is going to transfer that energy into the club head, into the ball. So based on how stiff different parts of the shaft are, based on how they're built, is going to determine how the energy from your swing is transferred into the ball. Most golfers are going to benefit more from control than from distance. I know you probably disagree. I'll fight you. I got to say too, the stock shafts that come with the driver head, they don't get enough respect. I mean, this is a really solid shaft. It's treated me well. I've been happy with my dispersion. I've been happy with my distance, club head delivery. But all the marketing for the premium shafts tends to overshadow that stock shafts can be pretty good. And you've probably played with a stock shaft. If you're here, you're probably like I was, and you're more curious about the premium shaft. All right, so you guys know I'm working my way down to scratch golf. For context, I'm currently in 11.2. Best I've ever had my handicap was at a 9.6, but we're trending in a really good direction right now. So I built an app that tests your driver, tests your approach game, tests every aspect of your game. And I'm using my driver game from that app to see how these things perform. I'm just gonna play a simple game with each of these shafts to see if one gets me a better score than the other. It's called the safe side fairway game. So I'm gonna pick a fairway out here, probably between the BYU logo and the yellow flag. And I pick a safe side, which my safe side is going to be off to the right, and an OB side to the left of the BYU sign. Anything I hit fairway is +1 point. Any safe side is -1 point. Anything left of the BYU sign is -3 points. We'll add up a sum total and see which of these shafts gets me a better score. That's just another variable we can look at. Now, if you want to try out this app with all these games, I got a link for you right here. It's also in the description of the video and in the comment section. It's a really valuable tool. If you're serious about getting better at golf, this tool will guide you through practice that's actually going to move the needle and make you better. Check it out. So now it's time for the Ventus Velocore Blue. $350 shaft, worth it or not? Let's find out. Oh my gosh. I just hit a baby draw down the center. Probably 290 carry. I blasted that thing. Well, good first impression. Oh my gosh. That feels so pure. It's like a whole different golf club. It's the same head, but feel-wise, I love this thing, you guys. That took me by surprise. That feels so different, and wow. All right, this is the safe side driver game in the Scratch app. It's going to help you measure your driver progress in a fun way. Right off the bat, I hit one OB with the Ventus Blue. Everything else was really solid. And I ended up with 4 points on the Ventus and 0 points on the Ping Tour. Both are good scores. A scratch golfer would expect to hit about 2 points total. Now, obviously, it's easier on the driving range than on the golf course, but very, very dominant performance by the Ventus. Even with the OB ball, everything else was just going where I wanted it to and going far. I wanted to eliminate as many variables as possible in this test. So I've got this same driver head, the LST 440, and we're going to be switching it between both the shafts so that we can get good, accurate results and see, with data, is the premium shaft worth it? I'm really excited for this one, guys. Let's get started. For the Ventus to be worth the $350, it has to do one or both of two things. Tighten my dispersion or give me more distance. Let's look at the numbers. We're gonna start with the Tour shaft. All right, buddy, this is your chance. You gotta prove yourself right now. Okay, guys, this absolutely blew my mind. The Fujikura gave me an extra 10
yards of carry with a slower club head speed. And the reason it's able to do that is this number right here, the smash factor. Essentially, the smash factor is how cleanly the club head releases its energy into the ball. And with the Fujikura, I had a much cleaner interaction with the ball, was able to get a higher smash factor. And even with 1 mile per hour slower swing, I had an extra 10 yards of carry. You guys, that is huge. Now look at this, the ball speed is higher with the Fujikura, as is the launch angle. With a faster ball and a higher launch angle, you would think it has a higher apex, but it doesn't. It's 10 feet lower, and let me tell you why. The Fujikura delivers less spin, and that's what gives me extra carry and extra rollout. If you guys nerd out on data, you'll see there are so many data points telling me that the Fujikura is a much better fit for me. I'm hitting the ball more cleanly with less spin and getting a lot more distance because of it. And with a little extra distance, it's normal to see a little extra dispersion. So I did lose with the Fujikura on the left to right spread, but not by a lot. That's about 3 yards on either side. Not likely to make a huge difference on my scores. Now guys, these results are the opposite of what I expected. I got more distance, but I also got a slightly wider dispersion.
All right, well, 350 bucks, it's a lot, but it's going in my bag. I love the feel, I love the results. The numbers speak for themselves. This shaft makes me a better golfer. So for that reason, I think it's worth the 350 bucks. If you're serious about getting better, sometimes these things can help. You know, usually lessons are gonna help more than gear, but I'm blown away at the difference with this shaft. Not just the performance, but also the feel. It's making golf so much more enjoyable. So I don't have a link for this shaft or anything because this isn't a sponsored post. This is just me wanting to know how premium shafts work. I bought this myself. I'm not doing any affiliate work. For me, this thing's the real deal. Go to a simulator, try it out. I wanna know if you've had similar results with premium shafts. Let me know down in the comments. And next week, we're gonna be talking about a practice plan that Ben Hogan used that you've probably never heard of. That was the biggest reason for his success. I'm really excited for that video next week. If you wanna see it, make sure you hit that subscribe and follow so you can see when it comes out. And we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.